Very
Who's the
rare.
greatest fighter you ever saw? I mean, man, your opinion only.
It's hard to say, but it might have been Mighty Mouse. Because when Mighty Mouse was in his prime, he was so magnificent.
So Demetrious Johnson finally announces his retirement on the One Championship broadcast last Friday night. And now that he's retired, how does his legacy and resume stack up to some of the other GOATs of mixed martial arts? And yeah, let's just go ahead and put his career in retrospect very briefly. Let's talk about it. Demetrious Johnson ruled the UFC's flyweight division for 2,142 days. Roman Reigns has got nothing on this guy. During that title reign, DJ had 11 consecutive defenses of that belt, of his belt. The most in the UFC's history, not of just his division, but of every division. Most consecutively, John Jones. This just goes to show you how capable DJ is of prolonging his career and making sure that his longevity never dips and he never ever really took that much damage. And look at this, look who he's sponsored by, Xbox One, bro. You know how dope that would be to rock some Xbox gear while you're knocking someone out? Like imagine getting a KO in some Xbox gear. Fight kit, bro. After finally losing to Henry Cejudo in one of the narrowest split decisions you'll come across, DJ would be traded and find himself in one championship. 2019 was DJ's first year with one, and during this time he would go 3-0 to capture the Flyweight World Grand Prix title. And in one, their flyweight division is 135 pounds because there is no men's 125 pound division. So all of DJ's tenure in one was fighting 135 pound dudes rather than people his size that he was used to. I mean, this man is probably 135 pounds even and rarely even cuts weight. But the biggest difference between one championship and the UFC's rules is probably that one allows for grounded knees to an opponent to be legal. And when it would make sense, DJ would use these knees to his advantage before running into one of his own.
Circles off clockwise again. Staying out of reach of the hands of Demetrious. Almost walked into a high knee there, did DJ. He got caught by Marias. Top position now for the champion. Throws a knee on the jaw. DJ's hurt. It's good night, Irene!
So this man, Adriano Moraes, became the first man and only man ever to knock out Demetrious Johnson. But DJ would come back and have a few fights before getting his rematch with Adriano Moraes because he loves that challenge. You know, he doesn't want to just walk away from the sport on a loss like that. So on their eventual rematch, this is what DJ did to Moraes. This man's shot selection of this KO was so clean, crisp, and fluid. This would be the #1 highlight of anyone else's highlight reel, but because it's Demetrious Johnson, this man finds a way to one-up it and go even crazier than what people thought was possible.
You couldn't believe how he could do it. He hit a dude with a suplex and caught him with an armbar on the way down.
I've never seen anybody do that in an MMA fight before. You threw him through the air, and on his way down, you catch the armbar. I mean, that is just sick.
That's what we do, you know?
I'm pretty sure almost every fighter was super jealous that they never even thought to pull off a move such as this. But does DJ's title defense record and a tremendous highlight reel make him the GOAT of MMA?
Demetrious Johnson is probably right now the best
ever.
The best ever, yeah, I agree. Like, man, when I talk about confidence and skills, man, what is the better guy than this?
Excluding the Henry Cejudo loss, all of Demetrious Johnson's losses came at a weight of 135 pounds. Although Demetrious Johnson was unable to find success in the UFC's 135-pound division, he was later in his career in one championship when he was at the height of his powers and matured into a great fighter. Mighty Mouse was a great ambassador for the sport of mixed martial arts, and it's unfortunate that more fans didn't gravitate towards his highly technical, yet very exciting style. Just because he was at a lower weight class, the smallest weight class, it was unable to resonate with the most casual fans, I believe. And being one of the GOATs, Demetrious Johnson had developed such a strong grappling game that now he's translating that over to the sport of jiu-jitsu, being a dominant force on the mat, going up against literal heavyweights of world champion heavyweights, making them look like how he did to everyone else the last couple of years. And in a few years in the sport of jiu-jitsu, he's going to be insane and crazy. He's going to be a black belt beating absolutely everyone in any way, open weight. But his legacy will be remembered as one of the best ever. And every fighter should feel blessed that this man was so tiny and not in a heavier weight division where he was going to absolutely dominate and smash everyone. So with that being said, Thank you, Demetrious Johnson, for all your knowledge and wisdom that you've given and the incredible technique that you've displayed. It was truly, truly awesome.
Everybody, love you guys. Mighty's out. Oh, they wanted me to leave the belt in here. I ain't doing that. I came into this sport as a champ. I'm leaving my black as a champ too. Oos!